even as we begin quarter number 3. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10.
On the set. Ready. Black foot. Ready.
Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Hassan Reddick in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Come on, set.
Throwing now is Rattler. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Vita Vea getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The Saints lining up in punt formation as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll run with Irving, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
First down, Buccaneers.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid with a 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They go play action with Mayfield. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
They'll run the sneak. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
A kid, this is Irving, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Now Mayfield flushed to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, you can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there.
For Tampa Bay. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. He'll go right and find his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
3rd down, it's Irvin. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The Buccaneers field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs move out in front, 20-17. Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the 2nd half. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Ready, set.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. 2-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Rattler. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
10, set, go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Yaya Diaby, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Saints will punt this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Mayfield. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Ryan Brissett. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his 1st on the year.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
On 2nd down, Baker. Back to the left side. Punt by McMillan.
Complete to Jalen McMillan. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and a long way to go. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Out to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive.
Automatic 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Ryan Brzee, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
Punting unit will come up as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
32. Ready. Quick.
Again, up the middle with Camaro. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. 52.
They'll go again here with Camaro. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Couple of runs stopped behind the line. And now it's 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, Rattler. There's a screen coming for Camara. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Buccaneers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. Baker to throw. He finds his tight end, Keith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Irving now gets it to start the 4th. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, ready.
Now Rattler's going to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Red, 38, ready, go. Set.
Here's Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Camara. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Irvin. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
180.
A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Taking off. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On 1st down, here's Irvin. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Mayfield to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times and will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Kane that time around. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Project, that's some extra. This ain't what you want.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll get this out to his running back. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corral them, take them down short of the sticks.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Levante David. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 17-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now the return, and he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Here's Irvin, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Now Mayfield. That's over the middle of tight end Otten. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Mayfield. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Throwing is Baker. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Back at the 4-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
21-yard attempt.
This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over once more.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 black.
To throw, it's Rattler. Throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 7.
Set. Go. 50. Green.
Rattler now back to throw. Moving left. Now he takes off. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
That's good for us Saints.
Throwing is Rattler. There he goes again. And he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Olave is the motion man. Throwing now is Rattler. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for us Saints.
In motion is Hill. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Looking to throw. Rattler. Quick throw, taken in. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
A gain of 10 makes it third and 5.
He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 9 brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. On first and 10, here's Baker, exiting the pocket right. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping like bouncing to the groove.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. We'll go again here with Irvin. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.